As always, I'm your host, Ryan Zicast, and today I'm joined by comedian and voice actor, Nicholas Huapaya.
Well, first and foremost, hi, everybody. Secondly, you're too kind. I guess we could add a singer to the repertoire now, because of recent events.
Yeah, because you won a talent contest for singing recently.
I did.
As of this recording.
I didn't see it coming. I sang Frank Sinatra. I've Got You Under My Skin. First time I did a talent show since, I want to say 4th, 5th grade. I did, stand-up comedy, but I, stole my jokes off the internet. Except two.
Okay.
So, I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad of a comedian. I'm not fake. But thank you. Those are very kind titles to be given by such a great man. Such a great man. This is the Ryan Zicast of the Zicast, where everyone has a story.
Yeah.
So.
And you win a talent show because you're very talented.
This guy.
And I'd like to shout out episode 31 guest Liam Chen for technical directing once again.
Woo!
Nick, you know what we do here. I interview people, I get to know them. So how about we start things off and you tell us a bit about yourself?
Hi. Hi, my name is Nicholas Antonio Huapaya. I'm age 20. I like long walks at the beach. Ladies, I'm just saying. Newly single. It was a travesty, the last reality. No, I'm kidding. I am a sophomore here at Quinnipiac University.
Mm-hmm.
I am a FTM, Film, Television, Media Arts major. And I like video games. I like movies. I like TV. I really like video games. I said that already, but that just goes to show how much I love them. You're going to, more often than not, you're going to see me saying hi to 15 people if we hang out ever. And I'm walking on the quad because I know a lot of people. They call me the mayor of Quinnipiac, much like my dad, the mayor of Hartford. But yeah.
In Hartford, is that where you're from? Hartford, Connecticut?
No, I'm from East. So pardon my French. I'm 50 minutes away from campus up north.
Okay.
Good old East Granby, Connecticut, where you know how babies get if you push on a baby's skull, it's very soft. So it's the little baby dent.
Yeah.
So Connecticut has one of those.
That's where you're from?
I'm next to the baby dent of Connecticut. So I'm 30 minutes away from Springfield, Mass.
Oh my God.
But, I'm 10 minutes away from I'm doxing I should stop talking. I'm doxing.
Yeah, here's my address. Here's my alarm
code.
Soch.
5246. Ryan's is 2821. I'm by the little baby dent in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Very small baby town. People in my 3 schools that I've been to, because kindergarten through 2nd grade is All Grove.
Okay.
So it's in town. Mm. And then there's R. Dudley Seymour School.
Okay.
That's 3rd through 5th. And then there's East Granby Middle/High School, because it's all in one building. One half is the middle school, one half is the high school, which goes to show how small of a town we are.
Yeah.
I ended up graduating. I was one of 72 students that graduated, which was basically the majority of the people that went to school there.
Half the town.
Yeah, more or less, because I've known the majority of these people since kindergarten. So we all cliques formed easily, and and then a lot of stuff happened. But,
I bet.
Yeah, not nothing bad, nothing crazy. If anyone back home's watching, hey, call me. No. But yeah. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and you talked about your great passion for the arts, so I'd like to get into that and ask you where your passion for comedy and entertainment stems from.
See, here's the thing about these interview thingies. I've never been interviewed like this before, so this is the first time, and I've never prepared myself for this question.
Okay.
So I got to get ready for that when I'm walking on the red carpet, I guess.
Of course.
No, but sorry, repeat the question.
So where your passion for comedy and entertainment stems from?
My passion for comedy and entertainment, I'd say, I don't know, a lot of people say just because attention, but I don't know, even if like 2 or 3 people see me being goofy, I don't know, I just like being goofy. I like making people smile, do what I can. Even if I'm not feeling the best, but I see someone else feeling like far worse, I do what I can. Probably not the healthiest thing to do now that I think about it, but like, you know where I'm coming from, right? It's just like, I like it. It gives me a purpose, you know, to just like get out there, you know, say a bunch of dumb shit and then have at least like one person get the joke and then laugh, you know?
Okay.
So that makes me feel like I'm worth something.
Okay, so you do it to help make other people laugh.
Yeah.
Was there a specific moment like that you can recall where it was like one like event where you made somebody laugh and you realized this is something I really want to do?
I guess since like day one, since I popped out of the womb, I guess. Okay. I don't know. I was like always watching cartoons. My parents tricked me into thinking that Jeffrey the Giraffe of Toys R Us fame was calling me on my birthday. And I had like a full-on conversation with him, even though it was like completely silent. But my brain thought I was talking to him. I watched too much cartoons as a kid, so I would like try and see if I could. It's so stupid. I would like run into the wall of my house, like in the living room, to see if I could make like an imprint of myself doing a funny pose, but like that just hurt. The more I like say things, the more insane I probably sound. By the way, ladies, call me now. But yeah, I don't know. I just like ever since I was a kid, I just like doing goofy things. Yeah, there's nothing more to it than that. I just like being goofy, being who I am, you know? Yeah.
Because you kind of are like a cartoon character brought to life.
I guess.
Like, you're very Jack Black.
I love crushing loaf. I love crushing loaf.
Chicken Jackie.
Yeah.
Like, you got the big personality, music, like...
Big personality, music, big body.
And then, like, I could easily see you being in something like a Minecraft or like a... like a video game. So, like, how would I ask you, like, where your sense of humor... Like, what would you describe it as?
God, I don't know. The fuck if I know, man. I guess, like... I don't know. Sometimes I like making like really shitty, cheesy dad jokes, and then other times I like take something very literal and put a spin on. I really don't know, man. I just like an idea for a joke opportunity pops up into my head, and I'm like, ooh, I should say that one. You know, it's like a roulette wheel of ideas, and then it just spins in my brain, and I'm like, you know.
Yeah, because you do a lot of impressions. You do a lot of physical comedy.
Yeah.
How about, like, because I do have written down, how about you hit us with some of your best impressions?
Oh, boy. This one made Jeff Fish cry on Fish and Rod podcast.
Oh.
I just did my Peter Griffin impression to him, and it just started making him cry for some reason.
Like, cry laughing?
Yeah, like, cry laughing. I'm like, damn, okay. But yeah, you know, I can do a little bit of Peter Griffin. You know, holy crap! Oh my God, Lois, this reminds me of the time I went into the Zicast. Did you know, Lois, that everybody has a story? That's crazy. That's crazy. I had no idea. You know, I could do a little bit of Patrick from SpongeBob. You know, it's that. I don't know, here's the thing. The more I like do my impressions, the more I feel like I Flanderize them, right? So I gotta like ease into. I don't know, but
Yeah.
Let me think. What else can I do? I don't know. I can do so much that I don't know what I can do.
Yeah. By Flanderizing, you mean like turning them into like caricatures of the.
I guess,
people.
yeah. Either that or like it just slowly morphs back into my voice, or like if I do an impression of something else. I'm like, wait, that kind of sounds like Peter Griffin, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Okay. Any others you think you can do distinctly? Of any popular characters?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. I can just do a lot, but like it never like when I'm put on the spot, it's like a whole dance monkey dance situation.
Okay.
Let me think. I can do Mr. Krabs. Give me something to say. Give me Mr.
Krabs. Money.
Wait, no, I got it.
Yeah.
I'm standing here right next to the Krusty Krab 2 with Mr. Krab. Mr. Krabs, why don't you tell us, why did you build, or wait, no, it's like, Mr. Krabs, welcome. And he's like, hello, I like money. and then he's like, why did you think to build a second Krusty Krab directly next to the original? And then he just like leans in and he's like, money. And yeah. This is stupid.
And you have your little characters too, like you have your alter ego Nikolai Smith.
Nikolai Smith, the one and only. I would have had him on the show, but
yeah. What exactly is it? He's just your alter ego.
I don't know. It was just kind of like a spur of the moment because one time when I showed up to a Quinnipiac Tonight meeting, for those of you who don't know, Quinnipiac Tonight, it's like
sketch comedy.
It's a sketch. It's like the school's equivalent to SNL.
Yeah.
Where there's pre-recorded like skits, play them in the piazza.
Yep.
9:15 p.m. on every other Thursday. Be there in the piazza.
Yeah.
I'm not a part of it. I don't know why I'm plugging it, but they're my family.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like there was a meeting I went to, and I just thought it would be really funny if I just showed up with like, because okay, another thing is I like collecting goofy objects. Like, if you don't mind me going to my bag real quick.
Okay, of course. Make sure you take off the headphones so you're not tearing them off.
Yeah, that's true.
Off the thing.
So, like for example, I have a clown horn here. I hope this doesn't peak the mic. But yeah, it's there. I won't play it now.
Yeah.
It's there.
It's
I just have a clown horn. There's like a cowbell in here somewhere. I have like an air horn. A bunch of other dumb objects, but
yeah,
and then
your bag of tricks.
Yeah, my little bag of tricks, and one of them was like those glasses with the big nose and the funny mustache.
Yes.
So I just thought it would be stupid and therefore funny if I just showed up and pretended to be someone else, even though it's like obviously clearly me. But then I'm just like, I'll just like put on a voice and I'll be like, I'm Nikolai Smith. Hi, nice to meet you. Actually, for all I know, this couldn't have been the backs. I honestly like can't remember, but I know it was something along those lines of, this sounds stupid. I'm gonna do it. That's the honest. Going back to the humor, I think that's where most of my humor stems from. This sounds stupid, therefore funny, at least to me. So I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
And hopefully other people laugh. There we go. That'll answer that question.
So you just go for it.
Yeah,
and that leads us perfectly into talking about Quinnipiac Tonight, where we met each other because I used to be a producer there. You were a cast member there, and you always brought your big energy. So tell us just what Quinnipiac Tonight means to you.
So as bad as this sounds, it was a selling point for me for coming here in the first place to Quinnipiac University. I don't know, because I toured other colleges. There was I forget one of them was Rhode Island, URI. Okay. I was almost gonna go there because I was looking at like film stuff.
Yeah.
And they seemed all right, but I was like, low key, I don't want to make the trek to Rhode Island all the time.
Yeah.
And then there was some other college like 20. I'm bad at the geography. That's another thing. I should have put that down for things to bring up.
If it doesn't involve a dent in the baby's skull, he doesn't know where the fuck it is.
I don't know where the fuck it is. I could not tell you where Bolivia is.
He's like, where the fuck on the baby dent skull is this located?
But
put it in baby dent terms.
There was like 2 other colleges. They just seemed like they didn't have their like shit together film student wise.
Okay.
And like I wanted like a legit like experience at least with a college that knew like what they were doing kind of.
Yeah.
And then Quinnipiac was there, 50 minutes away from campus. Oh, just so happens like 2 other people who were from my hometown went there.
Yeah.
Aaron Russell and Ben Rickovicius.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we went to the same high school. We were just in the same town, period.
Yeah.
And they just knew. I just felt like they knew what they were doing. And then I heard like, oh, they have their own like TV station and radio station. Like this is like cool. And then I'm like, I go to the radio station people at the engagement thing or whatever, for like admitted students. And I'm like, hey, what is this? And they're like, oh, this is Quinnipiac Tonight. It's like SNL thing. And I'm like, that sounds cool because like I just, I've always wanted to. I never really did theater in high school, because there wasn't a big push for theater in my high school period, and also because the kids were kind of weird there. And also because, like, the one time I did do theater, it was Matilda, and for some reason they had two people, me and a friend of mine, play the same role of, like, Sergey.
Okay.
The Russian dude that, like beats the shit out of Mr. Wormwood or something. For some reason, it was, like, two people, and then COVID hit, like, mid us doing things. So I'm like, this is a bad experience. Sorry, I get off topic a lot.
No. That's...
to reel it back in, acting. I liked acting. I've always wanted to do acting, some form of like just on-screen acting or voice acting.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, this is an opportunity to spread my wings, see if I have the chops or not. And then I went there to auditions. They said, welcome aboard. And I'm like, dude, fuck yes. And yeah, they're like basically like a second family to me because that's how I started, like making connections with a lot of people here at the school like you.
Yeah.
And, I never thought I'd have that much of a magnetic personality, friend-wise. Sorry, I'm getting a call.
Answer it on the show.
Yeah, actually, I'll do that. Hey, Pixel, what's up?
I'm at McDonald's.
Uh-huh.
Do you want a Minecraft Happy Meal?
Yeah!
Alright.
I'm on the podcast right now. I'm answering the call on the podcast. This is awesome, low-key. Do you want to say hi to people?
We're capturing this moment right now.
Yeah, you're on speaker right now. Do you want to say something into the mic?
Well, you're putting me on the spot here. Hey Siri, play Walking on the Sun by Smash Mouth. Hopefully
You're
that
checking
knocks
your
someone's
phone.
off.
Yeah, hopefully that set someone's off. You're on the Zicast right now.
Hi, Zai friends.
Zai friends.
Because I gotta order Nick's Happy Meal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you, Pixel.
Have fun. Don't forget to plug a show.
Yeah, I was just about to do that. Yeah.
Alright, see ya.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of connections, that like film, there was like the film people via Quinnipiac Tonight and the Q30 people, and then my love for games, I got in touch with a couple of like the game design people, and like I'm living with a lot of game design friends right now, so it's like a third family at that point with all the game design people, and the guy who just called was amongst a friend of that. So like, okay, long story short, Pixel, aka Aaron Price.
Yes.
He's my co-host on my WQAQ. I'm gonna plug a show. My WQAQ show, the Nick and Pixel Power Hour, which I just got back from to do this.
Yeah.
And he was a friend, an online friend, of a friend, Quinnipiac University friend.
Okay.
Whom I got to know that year that I met the Quinnipiac University friend. Okay. And then he's from Ohio, and then he moved here and transferred. Well, not moved. He transferred here, and we're two peas in a pod. And I love that guy.
Because I was gonna ask you about your radio show, because that's kind of a way you've kind of expressed yourself as well, because you kind of just have full creative reign over this radio show. I know you guys, didn't you do like an episode in Morse code or something like that?
It's funny you mentioned that. We wanted to do that for a full episode. Okay. Obviously, we haven't gotten to it yet, but because we got like 3 episodes left before the school year's over.
Yeah.
So I kind of just like Pixel kind of wasn't too happy about it because he's like, "Oh man, I wanted to do that with you."
Okay.
But because the whole gimmick of today's episode was a reflection of a previous episode where I wasn't here on campus, so Pixel was just there doing the episode by himself, and the gimmick was he's slowly like losing his mind. And he like sets off fireworks in the studio, so we have like a fire burning sound effect in the background while we take like viewer calls.
Okay.
So for this one, Pixel's not here because the quote unquote reason is he's eating a very comically long bologna sandwich. And so he can't make it to the studio, so it's just me. I sound insane. I'm so sorry, bro.
No, I want to hear more about this sandwich.
So
it's like one of those Scooby-Doo sandwiches.
Yeah, one of those
like really
Scooby-Doo
big
sandwiches. It's like really tall, where you have to dislocate your jaw, but also really long, like 2 buses.
It's got some girth.
Yeah, it's got girth. It's got girth, all right. Sorry, did that make you like? Ooh.
No. He's doing your Nick Huapaya voice. It's like it's got girth.
It's got girth.
It's like you're doing a commercial.
Yeah.
Wait, now you got to do either the Mr. Krabs or one of your impressions doing a extra long sandwich or whatever.
The all new Jersey Mike's extra long bologna sandwich. But yeah, so the whole gimmick was I become like severely depressed because I miss him, and I'm like, man, I can't do the show without him. He's like, I'm Power and he's Hour, and it's like it's not the Nick and Pixel Power Hour, that Pixel. And then he comes back after I like cry and wish happy birthday to like, because that's we have like other like reoccurring like segments we do. So like one is wishing happy birthdays to like 3 made up people, 1 fictional person who has a documented birthday, and then 1 real person. So Conan O'Brien, if you're watching this, happy birthday! Can we give a hand for Conan O'Brien?
Ooh, yeah.
So the Power Hour, very very fun to do. We have semi-full creative control.
Yeah.
Just what we're limited to, but I like to think that restriction breeds creativity.
Okay.
So like because originally this started as like a hypothetical like funny thing, much like Sean Saves America, which you were aware of. Yes. I don't know if you want me to talk about that later.
You can talk about your screenplay, yeah.
Yeah. But it started out as just a goofy hypothetical where it's like, what if we had like an Eric Andre-ish show?
Okay.
Where it's just like we're 2 hosts of a show, and then we just do dumb, goofy bullshit, and where like anything could happen. Like we could interview a grizzly bear, or like blow up. That's just the joke, and then the rest of the episode is just dead silence because we're dead. So like with the Power Hour, we're like, well, we can't pitch this to Q30 because they're gonna be like, what the fuck. But like with WQIQ, we could at the very least get away with, because I like working with like audio stuff, so I figured we could get away with like playing sound effects, or like I can make my own soundscapes, and like we get like 2 episodes ago we had like our first like pre-recorded bit where it's the whole gimmick is we're late to the show, therefore the show starts with us in the middle of traffic. You can hear like cars honking, and I'm like, screw you! I was getting in that lane. And then like one of the pre-recorded bits was we're driving, and then we accidentally run over something, and then we're like, oh, what is that? And then you can hear us like getting out of the car and everything, and like the crickets chirping, and then we're like, oh god, we just ran over a bobcat, but oh no, that's not just any bobcat. Oh no, that's Boomer the bobcat. So then we're like, oh shit, fuck, what do we do? We can't swear on air, but like, we're like, oh, God, what do we do? And then it's like, quick, check the next song. We got to keep the show going. Anyways, here's and then we just play a song that would be funny for like a police chase, and I'm like, god damn it, and then a police chase happens or whatever. So yeah, we can just get away with dumb, goofy bullshit like that, and I love it. Like this episode, I interviewed a bear, where I just asked questions like, oh, those tariffs, am I right? And I just played like 5 different like bear roaring sound effects, and I would go like, yeah.
Like Chewbacca.
Yeah, pretty much. And then the Morse code bit happened where it went on for way longer than I thought it would, because it was just like a 10-word sentence, and it went on for like a minute, and I was like, I didn't expect that to be so long. Anyways, here's blah blah blah, and yeah.
It's interesting, like you hitting Boomer to Bobcat. So it's like the movie Death of a Unicorn, but hitting with Boomer to Bobcat. Death of Boomer to Bobcat.
Death of Boomer to Bobcat.
I really like that concept because it very much fits you to do something like Eric Andre, where it's like very random stuff. Would you think of making that like a podcast to get the video element into it?
That's the thing, because like I said, I think restriction breeds creativity. So like if there was a more like visual aspect to it, then that would make things a lot harder. Yeah. Because then there's like, I was thinking about it, like, what if me and Pixel were just here? Like I'm there, let's say you're Pixel, and then we just like play songs. Like I feel like it would work better for radio, because then we have an excuse to like play songs, and then in between, because I feel like the songs act as like either in addition to the joke or like a breather between like the jokes that we do.
Because like a commercial break.
Yeah, because we literally have like on like Notes app or whatever. Hang on, Pixel just asked me burger or nuggets. I'm gonna say nuggets, and then a smiley face. But like, so like they act as like breathers, the songs sometimes. So like, I don't know. I feel like the radio kind of gives us that like extra boost, so we have time. Because on our Notes app, like the Apple Notes app, we have what we call the skeleton of the show. So it's like we always start our show off with, "Hey, welcome to the Nick and Pixel Power Hour." The only radio show that, and then blah blah blah, and then like maybe like set up a cold open.
Yeah.
And then it's like we both play 5 songs each. Occasionally like, you know, maybe like 4 or 3, depending on like if we're cut for time or not. But yeah. So sorry, we we do that. And we have like bit 1, interview Vegeta from Dragon Ball, and then like song, viewer mail time, and then song, bit 2, the blow up Malaysia or something. I don't know. I don't know, but like you get it.
Yeah,
so, like,
yeah.
I feel like if it were a podcast with a more visual aspect, that would make things like it could make things easier from the audience's perspective. But it's also would make things difficult because then we would have to, you know, like set up things properly. Like we would have to have someone to learn how to use that while we're here, or I would have to like get up from the chair and then run, you know, and then play a thing on the screen. So it would show up like, and then edit it in post video. And I don't even know how I would do like some of the things we could do. Like, like one of the bits that we had was just like, "Hey, welcome to the Nick and Pixel Power Hour. The only radio show that blew their budget on buying a helicopter," and there was just a helicopter noise in the background, and we're like, we also don't know how to shut it off. And then there's shit like one of the episodes, the whole plot was we're just traveling through time with a time crystal or something to get back to the present to watch the Minecraft movie in time. And we're jumping from like the 50s, 60s, and then I show up at the French Revolution and my head's on the chopping block. And then, you know, it just goes from there.
Internet. But that makes a lot of sense. Obviously, radio is like old-fashioned nowadays, and podcasting is kind of just like an evolution of that. But there is a lot you can play with, kind of like what you're saying, which is like taking the element of just people hearing it, so you can kind of create things at the kind of a more accessible production level, so people are visualizing it or imagining it rather than actually seeing it. Kind of like a horror movie when you don't actually see somebody getting like chopped up, but you can you can imagine it.
Yeah, you can hear all like the screeches and the
yeah. Exactly. And like I said, it's just an expression of your own creativity. And I'm also surprised that you never did theater.
I know, me too. And then like,
because I didn't know that until you just told me that right now.
Yeah, no, because then I'm like, people are like, ask me, like, I don't know, like, I don't really like to put myself into any categories. Should the opportunity rise. Like, I don't know, I'm just me, I guess. So like, it's like, "Oh, were you a theater kid?" Or it's like, "Oh, you're such a band kid." And I'm like, I didn't do like either of those in high school, bro. I just like, no.
You kind of walk your own path.
Yeah. My own, the Nick path, the
Nickwa path.
Okay, MKF.
That is a Michael Katzflin joke.
I love Michael Katzflin. Like every like 5 minutes, he walks up to me and he's like thinks of a new pun to do with my last name. Like, I'm surprised like it took him that long to like do like, "Oh, Nick Papaya," because like that's what everyone said in like elementary school and like middle school and high school.
Nick Wapapi.
I haven't heard that one before. But I don't know. I just putting a label. You can't put a label on this guy. I do my own. I'm gonna do my own thing. This guy gets it. This guy gets it. All right.
That was a weak high five.
Yeah, boy.
We'll cut that out. And you kind of talk about walking your own path. So let's learn more about you. And how about you tell us some things people might not know about you, like a fun fact?
I played the drums for 4 years. Yeah.
It's very School of Rock, very Jack Black. Takes us back.
I'm just saying, I might be him.
Chad.
But yeah, no, I was taught by a guy in a band called the Savage Brothers. They were like a band here in Connecticut, I guess. They were like huge, apparently. At least in like the Hartford area, I think. I could be wrong. But Michael Savage, like fucking banger last name.
That is a banger last name.
But like I would just like, he did lessons at my high school, and I like took them. And then, like, over the summer, I would, like, go to his place and, like, go into his... Okay, when I say go into his... it sounds bad when I just say, and I would go to his place and then go into his basement, and then he would teach me things. That sounds weird out of context. But, yeah, it was an experience like no other. And I hope someday I get to meet him again. I hope he's doing okay. But, yeah.
So you're at your rock era. So you said you were playing for a long time. Were you a part of a band or just playing like at school?
No, just because like I don't know, my whenever I was in the car with my parents, like I would just like keep the beat to like radio songs, or like whenever my dad was tuning in to like Bomba FM. It was just like a lot of Spanish songs with like the bongos. There's like and then some guys like and then cut that out. But yeah, and then my dad's like, you can keep a steady beat, Nico, and I'm like, thanks, and then I guess because like at that time like I was like in high school, and I was like, it'd be cool to like learn an instrument, because like people are learning instruments now, and it's like my fingers are too fat for a guitar. I got like Thanos like sausage fingers, but I was like, well, hey, I can keep a steady beat, and why not play the drums? And then like there's a lot more into there's a lot more in about drums than people think, because like
I know
basically it's a lot of hand-eye coordination, and then you essentially need to multitask with your limbs, so you need to like embody the octopus within you, and like because like you have to make sure like one arm and hand and like Rick Flair wrist flick is like on beat. Like you also need to like make sure to stay on beat, and then like do a thing occasionally with another hand, and then another thing with your foot, and then like switch every now and then each like part like maybe have a different rhythm. Like there's a lot more that goes into it.
While J.K. Simmons is screaming.
Yeah, while J.K. Simmons is like throwing chairs, and he's like, were you Huapaya or were you Nick? And I'm like, I don't know. I really hope I'm not peeking the mic a lot in this episode.
Nah, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're hanging in there. We expected it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's another thing about me. For some reason, whenever I enter a room, the volume just
hierarchy of noise in this room is going to change.
Like the moment I enter a space, the volume just goes up in the event that I'm talking to multiple people. So then therefore other people will start talking louder. I don't know. So like maybe that's part of your quote unquote energy that I bring, but yeah. So yeah, I did drums.
It's your aura.
TLDR, that's my aura, yeah.
There you go. So, playing the drums, big passion of yours. What's one thing you love and one thing you strongly dislike?
One thing I love, breakfast food.
Okay.
One thing I strongly dislike, when I don't know. There's a lot of things I strongly dislike.
Okay.
Let's see. People who are like stupidly spiritual.
Okay.
So it's like, oh my no, because it's like, oh my god, I could like feel it in your like, just like your energy. I feel like you're like, you'd work really great with like dogs. And I read a horoscope recently. It said like Sagittariuses go well with Bagatarius Flariuses. And like Mega Flareon and like Charizard. I don't know. Just because I've had experiences with very spiritual people trying to make friends.
Okay.
And I was just like, they're fucking crazy. So it was like that. Like no, like not to like you know, put shame on them. Just like. There are other hobbies out there, bro. I don't know. Yeah, I just like, Yeah, I don't know.
Not big in the zodiac signs.
Not
or
big
things
in
of that
no.
nature.
It's just like a glorified like BuzzFeed personality quiz, but like in space. There's some shit I don't know, bro.
In breakfast food, what any specific favorites?
Oh God, where do I begin? Omelets. I could fuck up a good omelet right
Okay.
now. I make a mean omelet, by the way.
Oh, really?
That's another thing I should have made. I
Like the
to cook.
Kingpin.
I like to. I could go for a great omelet right now, Spider-Man. I could. I love the Mets. Yeah, no.
That's Spider-Verse Kingpin.
That's But yeah, I love omelets. I tried eggs Benedict recently. I don't get the hype. I feel like it's like rich white people version of like any breakfast food. You know how it's like there's caviar? Like who the fuck wants to eat fish eggs? That sounds gross. Like you people pay like $50 for this?
It's very posh.
Yeah, very posh. Yeah, just a simple like omelet, like some cheese in there, like cheddar and American. Like cut up sausage or if you're me, third Portuguese, you know, some chouriço in there.
Okay.
It's like it's chorizo for the white man out there, the Americans out there. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so throw that in there, you know, just like peppers and onions. Just add some color in there and sprinkle some like cilantro maybe. My secret ingredient. This never leaves this podcast room or you, the viewer, listening right now. You better not fucking tell anybody. My secret ingredient. Okay, good. You're nodding. That's good. Okay. You're not going to tell anyone, right? Okay. I've got my fucking eye on you. My secret ingredient, right? So at Red Robin's... you can buy like the little things of seasoning, right? I fucking love that seasoning, bro. I use that in like everything.
Red Robin. Yum.
So like, oh my God, yeah. I just got major deja vu right now. What the hell? Whoa. That's weird. Dude.
From the last
so
time
what
we
I
were
said
talking
about
Red Robins and
podcast
talking to a camera.
No, I shit you not. No, because I feel like this has happened before. You're here, you're there. It's like pitch black outside, and I'm talking about food or some shit. This is weird. So I take back all the things I said about spiritual people.
It's a glitch in the Matrix.
Spiritual ladies, call me.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Yeah. I don't even know what I am. I'm like a. What's the goat one? What's the one that's the GOAT besides LeBron?
Are you born in February?
I'm a January baby.
You're January. I'm
January
February.
11th.
I think I'm Aquarius, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh. I don't know which one is the GOAT, but besides LeBron, I'm the GOAT one. But yeah,
bro's LeBronitarius.
LeBronitarius.
This is also more off topic, but speaking of food and goats, so I made this like really dumb image. Where, because it was based off of like this dumb joke I made, where it's like, I just pulled up a picture of LeBron, and I'm like, that's where goat milk comes from? So I went into like Photoshop, and I found like a carton of goat milk, and I just like Photoshopped his like silhouette of him like making a sick dunk. And then I just made it say like goat milk. LeBron flavor.
People would buy that.
I know
there's a huge course for the
LeBron,
people.
if you're listening right now, call me, please. I need more connections. Call me.
That's not a terrible idea.
Right?
Making a LeBron branded milk. That's called goat milk.
That's called goat milk, right? Right?
Yo.
Chat.
Chat. We can't have something here.
I'm investing.
Yeah. Hey, Shark. So, I have a great idea. So we all know LeBron. We love him. Yeah. He's the GOAT. Now, as you all know, goat milk is far more healthier, maybe, than, I don't know, white people are going to buy it regardless. but yeah. What was I talking? Food, yeah. So my secret ingredient is Red Robin. I'm bad. I'm a bad podcast guest. I apologize.
No. This is entertaining.
Yeah.
This is content.
We're going to make so many YouTube shorts out of this episode.
I've already seen them. So we're talking about our dreams to get rich off of LeBron.
Yeah.
Off of LeBron's goat milk.
Uh-huh.
What are some of your hopes and dreams professionally or in general?
Great segue.
Great.
Repeat the question. Sorry, I wanted to make that joke. I'm like, save the roulette wheel. I'm like,
yeah.
I should say that.
What are some of your hopes and dreams professionally or in general?
God, I just hope I'm not like homeless. That's if anything, that's my hope and dream, to not be homeless, like out in Hartford, like spare change, please. No, my biggest dream is to go into voice acting. I've gotten in touch with Roger Clark.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, first and foremost, he visited the school a year ago, I think.
I believe so, yeah. And he's the voice of
Arthur Morgan
in Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah,
guy won a lot of awards for that. Great game, by the way. Enough to make this old man cry, and that's okay. But yeah, so he visited the school, and then I guess through enough convincing, one of the GDD teachers there, I think his name's Wesson.
Yeah.
Because that guy knows dude, that guy has like Ian from Smosh's phone number.
Really?
They just played like Game Pigeon one time, from what I've been told.
That's sick. And that's game design development.
Yeah. But yeah, so with enough convincing, I guess he was convinced to teach like a class here in like the North Haven campus, I guess. I don't know. That place to me is like a ghost town because I've like never heard anything about that campus until like that year.
Yeah, a lot of nursing law students.
Yeah. Because I guess they have a motion capture studio there.
Yeah.
So he taught like a motion capture class. And then right now I'm taking, technically retaking, a class. It's like media career development or something.
Yeah.
And one of the things is to, one of the requirements for the class is like get like find like a mentorship. Or whatever. So I got in touch with him. Sorry if you can hear my stomach going like.
I do not.
Okay, good.
You just doxed your stomach growling for no reason.
Cut that. Yeah, so I got in touch with him on LinkedIn, I guess, and was like, hey, I know you went to here at Quinnipiac. Oh, I hope that didn't pick up on the camera. Cut that. Yeah, so I got in touch with him. I'm like, hey, you go to I remember you because you went to the school. Also, hope you're doing well. I know you got because he's doing like a lot of conventions and stuff. But I guess like he lives in Connecticut, so like that's like awesome. And then I'm wondering if you're like available for like a mentorship. Yeah. I have yet to like get back to him because I got to figure some stuff out.
Yeah.
But he's like, yeah, sure, I'd love to do that. I love that. Hope your studies are going well. People have told me that. That's my other impression. I can do him. I can do
Arthur Morgan. Yeah.
Yeah, boy. You know. Yeah. Just let me know. Let me know when you're ready, and we can get on that mentorship, boy.
That's incredible.
Then, yeah. So I'm like in touch with him. I guess like we're bros now. Like kind of, not really.
You're buddies with Arthur Morgan.
I know, right? I'm Broadway. Here I come.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, big goal in life is to get into voiceover, because I really want to do that. I think I got the chops for it. I'm hearing myself right now, and I'm like, damn, this guy could like voice like 50 Shades of Grey, and I'd be like, damn, I'm a man, but like I could listen to that other man any day. But yeah, because I just I can do impressions. I just maybe I gotta fix like this little lisp I got. Like you could probably hear it, maybe, I don't know, but yeah.
If anything, it's a character touch.
Maybe, yeah.
But, no, you definitely have a knack for it. Like I said, the energy you bring and the voices you're able to do, and you found a great mentor in Arthur Morgan.
Arthur motherfucking Morgan.
Yeah, and when you're able to connect with him, it'd be exciting to see kind of what you two can do. And were you able to be a part of the motion capture class?
God, I wish. No, I think it was just for like I think it was just for GDD students.
Okay.
Regardless, though, I don't think I probably would have managed to get a slot in time.
Yeah.
I know the Russo brothers, James and Anthony, were in that class.
Not Anthony and.
Really?
No. I was trying to say like the famous Russo brothers.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because people might not know.
Yeah. James Russo and Anthony Russo of Quinnipiac University fame.
Yeah.
Not Marvel fame.
Yeah. Joe and Anthony are the famous ones. That's right.
Yeah. But I think they were in that class. I know another friend of mine, Riley. She's in the class. Hi, Riley, if you're watching. Hi. But yeah, so
Did you get to meet him, if I'm not mistaken?
Yes, I got to meet him when he first showed up here at the school. I got a picture of him. Do you guys like show pictures or like pull things up?
I'll put it on a clip.
Okay, yeah. I can, because I can send you stuff.
This. Yeah.
I can send you the goat milk thing too.
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. But yeah. So I got to take a picture with him. Chill as fuck.
Yeah, I bet.
And like I did my impression of him like going like Lenny. And he was like, oh, that was a pretty good Lenny. You know, if I wasn't here, people would mistake me for you or whatever.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, man, that's nice. So yeah, I was like, damn, that's cool.
Yeah. And awesome. I hope that you're able to reconnect with him, and it's great you were able to make that strong first impression with him. And I'm hoping that carries forward. And now we know Red Dead Redemption. I bet one of your favorite games. How about you hit me with some of your favorite movies?
Well, one of my favorite movies. Since I played Red Dead Redemption, I've been in a Western kick. I really like the Clint Eastwood movies.
Yeah.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Fucking awesome movie. But that's the thing. I'm like a film major, but like I haven't watched that many movies besides like the normal moviegoer where it's like they've only seen things that have released like in theaters throughout their life. Like that's been me. I've only seen like things that released in theater up until recently. Ever since like one day in our screenwriting class that we had together, I was sitting next to Michael Rada and we were just like riffing about Bill Murray, and then it turned into a conversation about Osmosis Jones. And then we were like, dude, you just want to like go to your place and watch Osmosis Jones? And then it just went from there. And then I made my Letterboxd page. Which I never thought I would do, because like, I don't know, because like, this is gonna sound mean when I say this. Sometimes I feel like there are like a lot of preachy, like, snobby film people out there. Not like in this school, but like in general. I feel like people who are really into film are just like very not fun to be with, where it's just like, Quentin Tarantino, I love that guy. Oh yeah. Or it's like, oh my god, the best movie in the world is 2001: A Space Odyssey, and I got a boner every time I see insert director name here. I don't know, like I just like what I like. Sometimes I like utter garbage, like The Room. I fucking love The Room. But like ever since I got Letterboxd, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to take this as unseriously as possible. And my first review for Osmosis Jones was like, I rated it like, I don't even remember what I rated it, but I just wrote down a quote from the movie, like, that's gross. And then under that, I was like, the secretary from the movie was hot. And then I put that in my first and only list. That's the only movie in that list, and it's my only list on my page. Where I just said movies that are so awesome that it makes my penis hard. And then the description was, "Yep, it's what the title says." I can send you the screenshot of that too.
Please do.
But yeah, and then I just like, you know what? I might as well take advantage of this. I'll like watch. I'm mainly gonna watch garbage, just for the fun of it. And maybe I'll watch, like, good movies, but still make, like, a dumb review about it. But, like, sometimes, like, there was what I watched recently. I can't remember if it was spring break. It was just some random weekend that I was home. I watched the movie Cocoon. Where it's about, it's, like, kind of two plots, and it's also a 2-hour-long movie from, like, 1985. Where basically it's these three old dudes, best friends in a retirement home. They often sneak out to like a house nearby that has like an indoor pool. And they like swim in it and dick around. And then one day, some people buy the house for some reason, and they go, they rent a boat out for like 45 days to like go out into the middle of the ocean and pick up these big ass like rock things, which are the cocoons. Oh my god, he said the title. And it turns out that those cocoons hold aliens in them. They're like pods, like restoration pods, or like just like pods to like have the aliens come out of. But it just so happens that the people who bought the house and rented the boat are also aliens as well. They're that same race. And they're trying to like basically like save their people or whatever. Their people are in those cocoons, so they put them in the pool that the old guys go into, and I guess that pool is what helps them helps the birthing process or something to have them released from the cocoons. And then the old guys like are sneaking in again. They're like, "Oh, what's the worst that could happen? They're not home. They're never home." And they swim in the water, and they're like, "Oh, those rocks are weird." And then the alien shit goes down, and like, whoa, we feel like 50 years younger. I feel 20 again. And it's like there's like a montage of them just like going out and like doing whatever. They're like doing cartwheels. They're running. They're not like hobbling anymore. One of them goes to the doctor, and he's like, I've never seen this before. This is crazy. It's like you have the vitals of like a 20-year-old again. It's crazy. I've never seen this. And then the old people find out, I guess, that they're aliens, and they're like, okay, look, we just want to swim in the pool, have fun. Your pool's giving us magic powers. That's low-key kind of epic. Yeah. Can we keep doing that? And they're like, okay, as long as you don't tell anybody that we're aliens. And then people end up finding out, kind of. And the old guys are like, before that, the old guys are like, well, it wouldn't hurt for our wives to also, like, go into the pool. It'd be nice to have a night out on the town. And then there's other shit, like one of the old dudes like cheats on his wife. Classic 1985 movie. And then like all hell breaks loose, and then a bunch of the old people are like swarming, and they're like, oh shit, I gotta get in on this or whatever, because they see one of the old guys freak out and punch one of the retirement home people. And they're like, yeah, shit, these old guys aren't crazy. There is some like magic power in these pools. So they all swim in the pool. The aliens show up, and they're like, what are you doing? Get out! And it turns out that they were feeling like more young because like the power from those pods was like in the water, but then it's supposed to stay there to like birth the aliens, but instead the old people were absorbing that power. So that just like ended up killing the aliens inside of the cocoons. Oh. Yeah, and then something other shit happens. And then for some reason the ending is more or less like gives the audience a big question. So then the alien people are like, look, we forgive you. I've never cuz like the aliens, like one of the head alien dudes like cried for the first time ever in his life. He's like, I don't know what this emotion is. I've never experienced grief before. And then something, they're like, look, we can give you a chance of immortality if you come with us, but never return to Earth again and help us rebuild other, like, societies out there in the galaxy or whatever. And then I thought the movie was going to go in that direction where it's like the three old dudes contemplate whether they're fine with where they are now, the life that they've experienced. Like, they're, like, in their 90s practically. Are they fine with, passing, or do they want to live forever and like give up everything that they've ever like known and loved on Earth? Like there was a scene where one of the old dudes talks with his grandson. And he's like, "I'm going to a place that you're never gonna find. I'm never gonna see you again." And I figured it would have gone in that direction, but they're like, "No, I want to live forever. Let's go. Come on, all the old people, get on the boat. We're gonna go up." We're going to go up into the UFO. We're going to live forever. This is going to be awesome. And then, like, I was like, damn, that's kind of stupid. I, granted, because then this goes back to, like preachy, like, snobby film. I'm like, you know what? I kind of see what they mean now. Because, like, it would be kind of cool if the movie ended, like, on a cliffhanger like that where it's like, well, do we want to live forever? Or do we want to, like, let our story finish,
Or some of them do go up to space and some of them don't.
No, it's like interesting. Yeah, that could have been interesting too. Yeah, because that was gonna happen. I think I felt like that's what was gonna happen because like two of the old guys were like, "Yeah, I'm going," and then one of the old guys with the grandson is like, "I don't know if I should," because I thought that's what they were going with that, but no. Yeah.
And you walked us through the whole movie.
Shit, I did, didn't I?
It reminds me of like when Ben Darling was on here and he took us through Ford v Ferrari, like beat by beat. And it was incredible.
My bad.
But no, you had clearly a passion for it, and you clearly shared your passions. That's why I appreciate you so much for coming on, Nick.
Yeah.
So before we wrap things up here, do you have any motivational words or plugs or anything you want to leave the audience with?
Motivational words: eat your vegetables, brush your teeth, don't eat food off of the ground, and don't trust the chicken here at Quinnipiac University because I got food poisoning one time. And plugs: Naked Pixel Power Hour, WQAQ 98.1 FM, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, always on every Friday. And then Quinnipiac Tonight, every other Thursday, 9:15 in the Piazza.
Yeah.
On Q30. I guess. Fuck! I wish I got a chance to talk about Jay Leno Car Gaming or whatever.
I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
Let's bring it up briefly. So you were Jake Leno Car Gaming. That was your Instagram channel.
Yeah.
And then your Instagram. Then Jake Leno Car Gaming died.
Yeah.
And you had a funeral
found
for
shot
him.
dead in the Bronx. Yeah. Because it started out as an April Fool's joke, and then I'm like, hey, it's April Fool's again. What if I just like killed him? What if like that's the joke? He's dead, but then like people are gonna think, oh, it's an April Fool's joke. He's gonna come back. No.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? I'll build on this because I guess that's another going way back to describing my humor. I like to build on top of things because then like the more stupid it sounds, the better. So I figured I'd build on top of it in that moment and be like, oh my god, I should like hold a funeral like at like 7, and then I did it, and then people showed up, and it was awesome. People talked about it on Yik Yak. It went exactly the way I wanted it to because people were giving me weird looks and like there's a group of sorority girls recording it, and I was like, and they were like, but yeah, so I held that. My Instagram, that guy with the unibrow. You'll see me with the funny glasses, big nose, mustache. My YouTube channel, I guess. There's a lot of dumb bullshit on there, like me dubbing over Technical Foul from 8 Crazy Nights.
That's a technical foul.
That's a technical foul. Super Spaghetti Brawler on YouTube. And what else? Yeah, that's about it. I think. Make sure to follow Ryan Zayaks.
Thank you.
On things.
Yeah.
I love him. He's a great guy.
Thank you. And that's the Nick Huapaya experience in a nutshell.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Damn right, baby.
Your very unique sense of humor, and kind of like what you mentioned, whenever you enter a room, the entire hierarchy of energy changes. And you're always this bundle of joy.
Oh.
That it's always exciting. It's always so much fun to be around you. You're always
Thank you.
You always go big whenever it's like comedy sketches, and you're always just like I kind of mentioned before as well. Like you always just express your creativity, express yourself because you have this very unique sense of humor, and you always bring it out to people. And I'm excited to see what you can do in the voice acting space, in radio, and just. If I have any advice for you, it's just keep letting your light shine. Keep putting yourself out there.
It's like what my mom says, shine bright.
Yes, shine bright, Nick Huapaya, like a diamond.
Ew, that sounds weird coming out of your mouth. Like, okay, mom.
And I think it's time to wrap it up now. Yeah. As always, this is Ryan Zayaks with the Zicast, where everyone has a story. Signing off. Thank you so much for watching.
I love you.